9th December 2020 Morning Murli Om Shanti Bab Dada Madhuban. Sweet children, the thoughts you have for godly service are called pure thoughts. You are then free from other thoughts. They are not wasteful. Question: in order to be saved from performing sinful actions, what should you remain free from being attracted to even while fulfilling your duty? Answer: you may serve your friends and relatives, but do that with alaukic godly vision. You shouldn't have strings of attachment for them. If you have thoughts about any relationship based on vice, the deeds you then perform became sinful. Therefore, be free from any attraction and fulfill your duty. Make as much effort as possible to remain soul conscious. Om Shanti. Today, the philosophy of thoughts, sinful thoughts, and being free from ordinary thoughts, that is, the philosophy of action, neutral action, and sinful action, is being explained to you. While you are here means in this world, you will definitely have thoughts. No human being can stay for even a moment without having thoughts. You have thoughts here and also in the golden age and on the path of ignorance too. But when you come onto the path of knowledge, thoughts should not just be ordinary thoughts because you have become instruments for godly service. Therefore, the thoughts you have for the yajna are not just thoughts, it is being. Nirsankalp means free from thoughts. However, the useless thoughts you have, that is, whatever thoughts you have about the Iron Aged world and the Iron Age friends and relatives, are called sinful. This is because it is through those thoughts that sins are performed and you only receive sorrow from them. However, when you have thoughts about the yajna and godly service, you are said to be nirsankalpa, means free from thoughts. You may have pure thoughts of service. Look, Baba is sitting here to look after you, children. Parents definitely have thoughts of serving their children, but those thoughts are not thoughts through which sins would be committed. However, if someone has thoughts of a relationship based on vice, then those definitely accumulate sin. Baba tells you, children, you may serve your friends and relatives, but do so with alaukic godly vision. Let there be no strings of attachment. You should fulfill your duty while being free from any attraction. However, if some people here are unable to cut away karmic relationships, they should still not leave God. If you keep hold of His hand, you will attain one status or another. Each one of you knows that vice you have in you. If someone has even one vice, then that one is definitely body conscious. Those who don't have any vices are soul conscious. If someone has any vice, there will definitely be punishment, whereas those who are free from vices will be liberated from punishment. For instance, there are some children who have no lust, anger, greed, or attachment. They are able to do very good service. Their stage is filled with a lot of knowledge and yoga. All of you would also vote for that one. Just as I know, so you children also know that everyone would say this one is good. of someone who is good. If someone has defects, others would vote for that one accordingly. Have this firm faith. Those who have any vices are unable to do service. Those who are vice proof are able to do service and make others equal to themselves. This is why you must have complete victory over the vices. There has to be complete victory over sinful thoughts. When you have thoughts in the name of God, you are said to be free from ordinary thoughts. In fact, being nirsankalp is the stage when you don't have any thoughts at all and you go beyond happiness and sorrow. That will happen at the end when you depart after settling your accounts and stay in a stage beyond happiness and sorrow up there. You won't have any thoughts at that time. At that time, you will be in a stage beyond both actions and neutral actions. Here, you will definitely have thoughts because you have become instruments to purify the whole world. So, you would surely have pure thoughts about that. In the golden age, because you have pure thoughts, thoughts are not just thoughts. While doing anything, you do not create any karmic bondage. Do you understand? Only God can explain to you the philosophy of action, neutral action, and sinful action. He alone is the one who can free us from sins, and He is therefore teaching us at the confluence age. Therefore, children, pay a lot of attention to yourselves. Continue to observe your karmic accounts. You have come here to settle your karmic accounts. It shouldn't be that you come here and you continue to create more karmic accounts and that you have to experience punishment. The punishment in the jail of a worm is not a small thing. Because of this, you have to make a lot of effort. The destination is very high and you therefore have to move along with caution. You definitely have to conquer sinful thoughts. To what extent have you conquered sinful thoughts? To what extent do you remain in the stage of being free from thoughts? That is, in the stage of being beyond happiness and sorrow. You can know this for yourself. Those who are unable to understand this for themselves can ask Mama and Baba because you are their heirs and so they can tell you. With the stage of being free from ordinary thoughts, you can prevent not just your own sins but also the sins of another sinful person, so that any lustful person that comes in front of you will not have any vicious thoughts. When people go in front of the deity idols, they become peaceful. In the same way, you are deities in an incognito form. No one with vicious thoughts can come in front of you if you are standing there yog yukta. Even if there are lustful people with such thoughts, they cannot attack you. Look, children, you have come here to God to give Him the sacrificial offering of vices. But some of you have not yet made the sacrifice accurately. Their yoga is not connected to God. Throughout the day, their intellect's yoga continues to wander. That is, they haven't become soul conscious. Because of being body conscious, they are influenced by the natures of others, due to which they are unable to fulfill their responsibilities of love to God. That is, they cannot claim a right to do service for God. Those who are taking service from God and then serving others, that is, those who are making impure ones pure, are my true Pakka children. They receive a very high status. Now God Himself has come and became your Father. If you create any other type of thought because of not recognizing that Father in an ordinary form, it means to be led to destruction. The time will now come when 108 Ganges of knowledge will attain their complete stage. But those who haven't studied at all will only run themselves. Understand this firmly. Jani Jananhar means one who knows everything within each one. Baba is definitely watching everything of those who secretly perform wrong acts in the yajna. He then touches Baba, his corporeal form, for him to caution them. So you mustn't hide anything, even if mistakes are made. By telling him about them, you are protected in the future. Therefore, children, remain cautious. Children, each of you should first of all understand yourself. Who am I? What am I? When you say I, it does not refer to the body but to the soul. Where did I, a soul, come from? Whose child am I? When a soul knows that I, a soul, am a child of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, there will be happiness in remembering the Father. Children experience happiness when they know their father's occupation. When a child is young and doesn't know his father's occupation, there isn't that much happiness. As the child grows older, he comes to know his father's occupation, and so the intoxication or happiness of that increases. So, first of all, know his occupation as to who Baba is and where he lives. When you say that the soul will merge in him, it means that the soul becomes perishable, and so who would have happiness about that? You should ask new students who come to you, what are you studying here? What status will you receive through it? Those who study in worldly colleges tell you that they are becoming a doctor or an engineer. So, you would have the faith that they are truly studying that. Here, too, students say that this is the world of sorrow, which is called hell, that is, it is the devil world. Against that is heaven, which is called the deity world, heaven. Everyone knows this because you can understand that this is not heaven, this is a hell. That is, it is the world of sorrow. It is the world of sinful souls, and that is why they call out to him, take us to the world of charity. The children who are studying here know that Baba is now taking them to that world. New students who come here should question the children. They should learn from the children. They can tell them the teachers and the father's occupation. The father would not sit and praise himself. Would a teacher praise himself? The students would say that this teacher is like this. This is why it is said, students reveal their master. You children have studied this course, and so it is your duty to explain to the new ones who come. Would a teacher who teaches students for a BA or a MA teach new students the ABC? Some students are very clever and they also teach others. The Mother Guru has been remembered for that. She is the first mother of the deity religion and is called Jagdamba. There is a lot of praise of the mother. In Bengal, Kali, Durga, Saraswati, and Lakshmi, these four are worshipped a lot. One should know the occupation of all those four. For example, Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth. She ruled here and departed. However, the names Kali, Durga, etc. are given to this one. If there are four mothers, mean goddesses, there should also be the four consorts. Narayan of Lakshmi is very well known. Who is Kali's consort? Means Shankar. However, Shankar is shown as the consort of Parvati. Parvati is not Kali. There are many who worship Kali. They remember the goddess but they don't know about her consort. Kali must have either a consort or the father, but no one knows about that. You have to explain that there is just this one world which at some point in time becomes a world of sorrow, hell, and that same world then becomes paradise or heaven. In the golden age, Lakshmi and Narayan used to rule this world in the golden age. There isn't a heaven in the subtle region where there are the subtle means forms of Lakshmi and Narayan. Their images are here and so they surely ruled here and departed. The whole play takes place in the corporeal world. History and geography are also of this corporeal world. There is no history and geography of the subtle region. However, you have to put everything aside and first of all teach new students about Alpha and Beta. Alpha is God, He is the Supreme Soul. Until they have understood this fully, their love for God won't awaken and they won't have that happiness. This is because, first of all, only when they know the Father can they also know His occupation and have that happiness. So, there is happiness in understanding this first aspect. God is ever happy, the blissful one. We are His children, and so why should we not have that happiness? Why isn't there the feeling of bubbling happiness? I am a son of God. I am an ever happy Master God. Where there isn't that happiness, it proves that you do not consider yourselves to be a son of God. God is ever happy, but I am not happy because I do not know the Father. It is a very simple matter. Instead of listening to this knowledge, some people prefer peace because there are many who won't be able to take this knowledge. There isn't that much time. Even if they simply understand Alpha and stay in silence, that too is good. For instance, even sannyasis go to the mountains and sit in the caves in remembrance of God. In the same way, if you stay in remembrance of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, the Supreme Light, that is also good. Even sannyasis can remain viceless by having remembrance of Him. However, they would be unable to remember Him if they remain at home. Their attachment to their children, etc., would pull them. This is why they renounce everything. They became holy, and so there is happiness in that. Sannyasis are the best of all. Adidev also became a sannyasi, did he not? Just opposite the Dilwara temple is the temple to Adidev where he is shown doing tapasya. In the Gita too, it says renounce all bodily relations. When those people go away and have renunciation, they became great souls. It is wrong to call a householder a great soul. God has come and inspired you to have renunciation. One has renunciation for happiness. Great souls can never be unhappy. Some kings also renounce everything, and so they throw away their crown, etc. For instance, King Gopichand renounced everything. Therefore, there is definitely happiness in that. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, do not perform any wrong act secretly. Do not hide anything from Bap Dada. Remain very cautious. Second point, student shows master. Teach others what you have studied. You are the children of ever happy God. Stay in limitless happiness with this awareness. Blessing. May you have pure and positive thoughts for others and give them regard with the intention of uplifting each soul. Explanation. To have elevated feelings for each soul, that is, to have feelings of uplifting each soul and making the soul move forward, means to be one who has pure and positive thoughts for everyone. With your pure attitude and your stage of a well-wisher, transform the defects of others. Consider the weaknesses or defects of others to be your own, and instead of speaking about them and spreading them, to accommodate them. And to transform this is to have regard. To make a big thing small, to make disheartened souls powerful, and not be colored by their company, but always to give them zeal and enthusiasm, is to have regard. Only those who give such regard are ones who have pure and positive thoughts for others. Slogan. Old nature and sanskars finish the fortune received through renunciation, and so renounce even these. Om Shanti